Hello. How's everybody today? It's a little chilly outside here still. I think some of you guys over on the East Coast are kind of getting a little bit of snow. It is sunshine in here today, 40s. That sure was a rough cold snap for all 18 hours of it. We made it through though. Hey, right off the top, I want to say a special shout out to Connie Jones. You're our super subscriber of the week. Yeah. So if one of our moderators would please put in a link to our email address, and Connie, just go ahead and email your email or your mailing address to me, and we're going to send something special out to you just for you, just to say thanks for being such a great subscriber. Thank you so much. And thanks to all of our subscribers. So every week we post a video. You'll recognize the video. The video is going to have something on the thumbnail that says subscribe to win, or something like that. It's a comment, subscribe, comment. So the whole idea is we pick a video each week, and we tell you to comment on it. In order to win, you have to be a subscriber. So hopefully that's going to encourage a few people to subscribe. That would be awesome. And then we randomly select a comment. We'll pin it to the top in the comments section under that video. And yeah, we'll announce it. It's kind of fun. And then we'll just send you out something a little cool from us to you. There it is. I see Gracie's in. Hi, honey. Is it a better week this week? Certainly hope so. Let's get up here and say hi to some of our peoples. Chris, Texas Raider, he's in. So is Judy Herman. Hi. Connie Jones is here. Well, we know that. Oh, Heather's here. Hi, Heather. Hi, Heather. Rusty, my brother. Haven't heard from you in so long. Hope you're doing okay. I'm just teasing. Yeah, Chris, how you feeling? Huh? How you feeling? Couldn't help but notice my phone's been awfully quiet the last couple of days. I hope you're doing all right. And let's see. Rusty. Aw, Laura's here. Hi. Laura, over here at Sold On RV Life. How are you? I've been enjoying your content lately. A lot of fun. Y'all, head over there. Head over there to Sold On RV Life. Say hello to Ollie and Laura. Barbara Castiel's in. Hi. Jovita, yay! Jovita's here. Okay, it's a party now. Da, 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 da. We are looking good. David Glunt is in the house. David, keep your eyes open on the mail. There's something coming to you, brother man. Hello, Roberta. Welcome on in. Bev Wilkerson's in. Hi, 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 hi. And it looks like I think I got everybody up to this point. Tuesday afternoons, there aren't usually a whole lot of people that come in, but it's just kind of a nice, smaller little get together, and it's fun on a Tuesday afternoon. I felt like I kind of deserved a little easier of a day today as I look around at all the tubs and yeah, Christmas is still in the process of being thrown up on the walls. It's crazy. We've got the tree. We've got the main tree done. And I'm working on a little bit of a passion project this year. Every year, Joel and I put up a veterans tree. It's a veterans memorial tree. And as the name would imply, these are brothers and sisters who signed the ultimate check, cashed it in. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm working on a passion project. So I'm hoping to have that completed and out to you guys on Friday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise again. Yeah. So yeah, this morning was fun. Because I was taking kind of a little breather. I've been working my caboose off. And I'm happy to do it. But yesterday I was in the kitchen for the better part of the day. I made a huge crock pot full of my loaded baked potato soup. And I also made some bacon cheddar bread to go with it. And my recipe yields 2 regular loaves. Well, I have these extended loaf pans. They're big. So I made one big, huge, giant thing of that. Sent everything with Joel up to his work this morning. Talk about making a girl feel special. Man, those are some polite men that he works with. I'll tell you that. They know how to make a girl feel good. They also know how to get her to make more stuff. I'm going to be a little busy this winter, and I'm happy to do it. They're all good people up there. We've been really blessed in that department. Hey, Bonnie Lemon's in. Hi, Bonnie. What's up? You got your molds and your resin. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Tina is far more advanced at the epoxy stuff than I am. She's really easy to watch. You'll learn a lot from her. I have been. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. What are you gonna do first? Huh? What are you gonna do? What kind of molds did you get? Okay. You have an unspoken prayer request. Okay. Okay. Done. You got it, kiddo. You're going to try the ornaments. Okay. It's a little bit of an advanced project in that unmolding them can be a real challenge. Just be patient. Make sure that your epoxy is good and solid dry before you try to do any unmolding. And you'll see on those molds how the epoxy creeps up under the silicone. Yeah, all you got to do is just start at one of the points and peel the point back, and then the rest of the molds will come off real nice and easy. That's a trick I learned on those. Yeah, you're gonna have fun with that. What's up with David? Must have missed something from David. Not looking forward to Christmas right now. My mother-in-law's dementia has. I'm sorry, David. Yeah, prayers outbound for you and your family. Yeah, it got my mom. It was bad. Well, Ann Parton's here. Hi. Yeah, Laura, if you go back to the video where I did the Christmas ornaments, you'll see how I started the unmolding. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so with today being Tuesday, there's no more room for slack after today. I'm going to be hitting it pretty hard. And again, happily so. And then not this weekend, but the following weekend, we're going to be going out and helping Mike and Lissa at Drifting Dreamers 5. We're going to be helping them out on their house build. They got a little bit of a time crunch going on. So, yeah, we decided, you know what, let's throw in a day of labor for them. Help them get it done. The plan is we're going to be hanging sheetrock and doing all the stuff. And I don't know, there might be some electrical in there. There might be some plumbing. I don't know. But yeah, we got to get them in. So, yeah. Did y'all have a nice Thanksgiving? At least warm anyway. It was really fun. It was really fun here. It was a good day. A very, very good day. And we thank you all for all of you who are reaching out, texting and emailing and, sending us the well wishes. We appreciate it. We take it all and we send it right back to you. Yeah, Judy, I know he didn't do his live last night. David's pretty tough. He's pretty tough. And he's good at following doctor's orders. So yeah. Thank you, Jovita. Awesome. Yeah, somebody else I haven't heard from in a few days. Haven't heard from the Reverend. I think I'll check in on them. Yeah, so we had a really nice Thanksgiving. It kind of sounded it sounded a little bit like mini Vietnam around here because everybody was out hunting. Everybody was out hunting. And some fine bucks were harvested. So that was good. He's fasting. Okay. Well, that explains it. Let's go ahead and pin this. I'm going to go ahead and pin this to the top of the, I can't do that. I don't know what I was thinking. I was going to pin this to the top. Can I do it like that? Okay, well, I've got it highlighted. I've got our email address highlighted in there. We have the most loving, compassionate community on this channel. I kid you not. I see on too many channels, I see backbiting and nastiness. And doesn't it seem like it's increasing in intensity? I was like, wow. Man, I know this. Excuse me. When you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're doing your best to live right and you're doing your best to have good intentions behind all of your deeds and you're trying to walk the path, you're trying to do the good stuff. The devil doesn't like that. And people that are ordinarily just very sweet will all of a sudden become something anti that. And they'll lash at you. And I've been seeing that a lot. I think we just have to, number one, we have to get our minds, our body, and our spirits strong, because it's only going to get worse. And I'm not trying to doomsday anybody. I see it for what it is, and I know several of you in here right now see it for what it is. And we know how to arm ourselves against it. But I think just the grind of the cruelty and the meanness going on, it'll wear you down. So, yeah. Speaking of, brought to you today by Sparkling Ice. There's no aspartame, no fake sweeteners. There's real fruit juice in it. It's packed with vitamin B6, B12, and antioxidants. It's the good stuff. There's no sugar, no nothing, no fake sweeteners, nothing. And it's tasty too. And of course, it's non-alcoholic. But anyway. Hopping up on B12 and B6, all of your B complexes, is a very good idea this time of year, along with vitamin D and vitamin C. Get you some. Hi, Arlene. Yeah, that's the truth. Okay. Oh, Judy, no, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. He works in the aeronautics industry. Before we came to Arkansas, he was an engineer. He's really kind of a jack of all trades. He is professionally trained as a master welder. And that has just, because of his work ethic, and the guy's a brain, he has gone off into all these other directions. So he works within the aeronautics division right now. They do primarily Department of War. It's an entire flock of eagles. Holy snap. That was cool. Anyway, they work on Department of War contracts and that kind of thing. They build things that keep us safe. Hey, there's Dream. What's up, Dream? Y'all need to get, maybe not right this second, but y'all need to get over there and show some love to Dream and Tammy. I'll tell you what, he cracks open his Bible and he just goes. And that's a little filling of the tank we could all use on a daily. So get over there and check him out. It's good for you. Again, it'll strengthen you for what we're facing right now. The hate and the anger and the evil, it's huge. You can either be a part of it or you can refuse it. Choice is yours. Russ over here, we refuse it. We rebuke it. We know where it's coming from. Oh, so who else did I don't mean to miss anybody, and if I do, I'm truly sorry. Debbie Drock is in. Hi, Debbie. Oh, a happy, simple life. A simple, happy life. Hi. Yeah. I don't know. I think because we're doing Christmas cards this year. I think if you can find a way, and I get it, man, money is tight. Money is tight. And I get it that we're all on a budget, or most of us are anyway. If you can do one thing a day to give somebody a reason to smile, that day has not been wasted. And why not do it? It doesn't take anything to do. It doesn't take anything to do. We had to go to the grocery store this past weekend. I don't people so well anymore. Anyway, there's this little old lady, and she just looked kind of lost. And I kind of sidled up to her, and she was talking a little bit and I was talking a little bit. And next thing you know, we're having a full-on conversation. She pretty much told me what her situation was. And all she needed was a hug. It cost me nothing. Please, folks, if you see somebody out and around and they look like they're struggling or they're on the verge of tears or what, say something nice. Be nice. Just be nice. Oh, my goodness sakes. I am chilly. We are running our alternate heat source, so I don't have to run the central heat as much. And our little alternatives, they do a pretty good job. But man, it has been chilly the last couple of days. Yesterday it was spitting ice and rain most of the day. And it turns out that these great big dogs that we have, they're weenies, spoiled. Every single one of them, spoiled. Anywho. Yeah, David. Sometimes the happiest people among us are the loneliest. And they tend to be the ones who will engage in fun little conversations with you for as long as you'll let them. And it's cool just to take the time just to talk, maybe make a new friend. Why not? What does it hurt? Well, hi, Ann. Hey, everybody. Ann Philbeck's here. Say hi. I was thinking about you, Debbie. I thought you were getting some good snow up there. Yeah, giving smiles away keeps the blues away. That's right. Aw. I have been enjoying your shorts. Your cat is way too cute and clearly spoiled. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that, Jovita. Especially on the videos where it says on the thumbnail, subscribe and comment to win. Yeah. See, I knew it. And we spoil our fur kids, don't we? It's crazy. As they're all sacked out on the brand new rug. We got 2 new rugs. I walked into a flash deal last week. And I got 2 very nice rugs. They're matching. And they're big. I got 2 of them for under $100. So I snagged one for the living room and one for the dining room. They're those washable rugs. So if they get dirty, I can just pick them up and throw them in the... I'm glad I've got a really big washing machine now. We're going to see how that all works out. Hey, calm down there, Thunder Thighs. Y'all doing? Banji and Czar are playing a little game of tag, running around the house. There is my brother, Troy. Whoop. Just picked up my truck from the shop. Awesome. Well, yeah. Did you? I don't know if it picked up on the camera, but you could hear him. He's Slender Thighs, but not as bad as Jinx. Jinx is weighing it in at about 32 pounds now. He's our black Manx. Black Manx. Manx cats, they're the ones that naturally do not have a tail. They are supposed to be stout but compact cats. This guy is huge. He's huge. And when he gets rambunctious in the house, you know it. Things rattle on the walls, The dogs hide. We just wind him up and let him go. What are you going to do? When a 30-pound black missile hopped up on catnip's they're going to do what they're going to do. Save yourselves. Angie. Angie's in. Let's see. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Friday is the big day for you, huh, babes? And I think, did you send me your mailing address, Angie? Because I was wanting to send you and your dearly beloved something. Yeah, I don't know if she would want me to say why, but Angie has something very important coming up on the 5th, which is Friday, and she could use our prayers. She could use a whole lot of uplifting. So if you wouldn't mind adding her in. That's disgusting, Jovita. People like that really make me angry. And they drive out here because, we're way out in the middle of nowhere. They dump their dogs out here. I haven't seen anybody dumping cats. Yeah. That's not good. Yes, please, Angie. Yeah, just go ahead and text me your mailing address. Okay, well, she said it, so I hope I didn't put you on the spot, Angie. I hope I didn't. That was not my intention. Oh, Anne, you have a golden too? Yeah. We love our Sierra girl. That's awful. I believe that people who have it in them to hurt animals or children or old people, they've got a very special something coming at them. Yeah. For whatever you do to the least of these, so you have done it to me. Just going to leave that there. Okay, December 6th is the homegoing anniversary for the pastor. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. We're on it, honey. Hi, Paul. Hey, happy belated birthday, friend. Hope it was a good day for you. A mask-on cat. He weighed 29 pounds and wasn't overweight. Yeah, David, so do I. I really want a Savannah. But I can't have a Savannah with the other cats. I don't know if you know this, but Savannahs have an extremely high prey drive, and they will take out small dogs and other cats. So we had, when Joel and I first got together, Joel had 2 Maine Coon cats. They were brothers. And they were huge. And one was just this long-haired black and white. He was absolutely beautiful. He was stunning, but he was cross-eyed. And I'll never forget the first time Joel took me to his house to introduce me to his parents. His parents were living with him at the time. They'd hit some hard times and they were living with Joel. But he took me over there to introduce me to his folks and to his fur kids. He had 2 dogs and 2 cats. And this was vitally important that we all got along with each other's critters. We didn't have children. Well, anyway, we walked in and he took me up to what had been his room. And he was gathering some stuff and he was showing me his handiwork. He had done a complete remodel. And he was showing me all of his tile work and that kind of thing. And he indicated a chair and said, go ahead and sit down. I'm just going to grab a few things and take care of their litter boxes, blah, blah, blah. Okay. As I sat down, and here comes this ginormous, and I've vet teched for years. I am no stranger to animals. But this enormous cat comes walking across the floor, cross-eyed, and he looks up at me and he hops up in my lap. Now, I'm not a big person. My lap was not big enough for that cat, but he made it work. He positioned himself just so that he was sitting here staring me square in the eyes. Meow. We were best friends from that day on. Yep. We were instantly buddies. But he used to like to get in the bathtub with me. We had a very large, oversized bathtub. And he used to get up on the edge. And I don't know if it's because he was cross-eyed or because Maine Coons tend to like water. He would get in the bathtub with me. To summarize, I'm just going to say that every single fur kid that we have ever had and currently have, they all have unique personalities. It's always interesting around here. I'm still working on turkey leftovers. I am making a huge turkey pot pie, I think tomorrow night. I don't think I really want to do much cooking tonight. I'm just not in a kitchen frame of mind today. I'm in a rest and recuperate kind of mind. But one of the things that I want to get done this week, I'm going to make all of my Christmas crack. Y'all, if you've never had Christmas crack, that's the most requested thing that I make at Christmas is the Christmas crack. It's so good. It's a cracker bottom, and then it has like a toffee and then chocolate, and sometimes I'll add nuts on top, whatever. Muy bueno. Anyway, so I'm going to start whipping out some of those, and then I can store them in my tins out in the shop refrigerator so that on the day that I'm putting the big boxes together, and these are, like I said, they're 40 pounds. They're 40 pounds a piece of all the goodies, all kinds of different goodies. I won't be so wiped out at the end of the day because I'll have pre-made a lot of stuff. I'm going to make the Christmas crack. I'm going to make the Thin Mints. I make think York peppermint patties. I'm making those this year. Guys. So I'm going to bring you along for it. You guys seem to enjoy it when I'm in the kitchen. So I'm going to do some more of that. But like I said, the big passion project this week, and I'm just going to be right up front with you. Tomorrow, being Wednesday, I should have a video out, and unless I can think of something to do this evening, I am likely going to just do a talking video tomorrow. And then Friday, I want to release that passion project. And again, watch for the thumbnail to say comment to win or something like that. If you see that little tag, that's your cue. Watch the video, leave a comment in the comment sections. We're going to randomly select a comment. And the one we select and pin to the top, we're going to announce it a couple of times too. You're going to receive something a little special from us to you. Just our way of saying thank you and we appreciate you. Oh, Oh, let me see. I'm going quiet for a while, handing out 500. You go, girl. That's putting a lot of smiles on some faces. Ooh, honey, do I need to send you some Epsom salts to soak your feet in? Goodness sakes. Goodness. Oh, yeah. And isn't that's one of the nicest things about, yeah, turkey leftovers is making the stock. So what are some of the favorite things you guys like to make around this time of year? Or do you? And do people still make old-fashioned gingerbread men? I want to make those this year. You need some leftover turkey recipes. There's all kinds of soups. You know what? I've been trying to come up with unique recipes to make instead of making the same old, same old, same old. You know what I mean? Trying to boogie it up a little bit. Turkey and dumplings sounds good. Okay, so David, well, we know this about David. He eats well. He made a turkey sandwich and put mashed potatoes, stuffing, and cranberry sauce and smothered it in gravy. It all ends up in the same place, right? So why not? Praise report. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Brother Troy's got a praise report. What do we have going on? Liver is completely healed. Hallelujah. Ammonia level from 91% down to 10. God is good. God is faithful all the time. That is awesome, Brother Troy. Put your hands in the air. What? Have you heard of the angel hair chocolate? It looks crazy. I have not. I'll Google it and see what it is. I've never heard of it. So this could be fun. Oh, that's right. On a carnivore diet, you can't do potatoes. I don't know if I could survive a. You know what? I have been doing something different though. Without really thinking about it, I just kind of naturally morphed off into it. We're trying to be a little bit cleaner in our living. And I've made a few adjustments. And those few adjustments, yeah, I'm dropping weight. And it's the good kind. It's not because, there's something bad going on. This is the good weight loss. I was getting a little fluffy, y'all. For years and years and years, I was 118 pounds, solid muscle, 118, 4 years. And then I got married and I got very happy. Just like a puffer fish, man. Anyway, so it's starting to come off now. The biggest thing I've done, I don't eat anything after 6 p.m. Nothing. And it's usually earlier than that. I will eat one pretty decent sized meal around about 11 a.m. And this has been a daily thing for me. I don't eat anything else. I'm not hungry. It's not that I want anything. I don't eat the pies. I don't eat the cakes. I don't eat the candies, the brownies, the stuff. I save that for Joe and everybody he works with and all the people around here. I don't touch it. It's not because I can't. It's because I don't have the desire for it. So I just, so cutting 90% of the sugar out of my diet has been a breeze. And I'm drinking a lot more. If I'm not drinking one of these, I'm drinking at least 3 good-sized things of water a day. And non-negotiable, I'm going to get 7 hours of sleep a day. Non-negotiable. In a 24-hour period of time, I'm going to have 7 hours of sleep. It might get broken up, but that is non-negotiable with me. And then the other thing that I'm doing, I wanted to share this, with you guys. Golly, the English language, she's a little difficult. I started something new yesterday on December 1st. So on December 1st, I started reading the book of Luke. Okay. Luke has 24 chapters in it. So on Christmas Eve, I will be finishing up the book of Luke. And it's awesome. It starts from conception to, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be a wonderful little journey. I would encourage you guys to try it too. It's 1 chapter a day. It's not hard to do. And yeah, I'm getting a lot of enjoyment out of it. So, hey, Luke is the perfect book of the Bible to read this time of the year. You know what I mean? Although we all know that Jesus wasn't really born in December. It says it was cold. So it would have been in our summer months here. Except it happened there, so they're opposite. You know what I mean? But semantics. Oh, I didn't know that, sweetie. You had some liver issues too. And healed. That's awesome. Yeah, deer jerky. So this is interesting that you brought that up. I don't think you were around for it, but we have a commercial meat grinder and commercial jerky guns and all that stuff. They were sponsored. We didn't go out shopping for them. They were sponsored. They were free to us. Anyway, we thought, you know what? Let's expand on it. Everybody around us hunts. The big complaint around here is when people take their deer to the processor, they don't know whose deer they're getting back. And they're pretty sure they're not getting all of their deer back. So we started this thing where in trade for some of the meat, and it's like it's a little bit, in trade for some of the meat, we'll process your deer. Roasts, burger, and I make jerky, and we make brats, and we do all the sausages and, all the stuff. Well, my dearly beloved is trotting home with some deer meat this week. We're going to make some more jerky. Yeah, buddy. Martha Washington candy. I've heard of it. I think I know what it is. I'm going to have to look. Martha Washington candy. That goes, correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't that go back to like the 60s for sure, the 70s? Kathleen Sasser's in. Did I miss you when you came in? Hi, Kathleen. I'm sorry if I missed you. Ah, that is so cool. Ah, those memories, right? Those kids are going to cherish those memories later on. Turkey sausage using, oh, hi, Joel. Turkey sausage using your new machine. Yeah. I wonder what, bear with me here. I wonder what the combination of turkey and deer would taste like made into a summer sausage and smoked. Does anybody out here have any experience in that? If so, let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, I make fudge, several kinds of bread, several kinds of candy and cookies of all kinds during November, December every year. Guilty as charged. Yeah, Laura, it's crazy. I make myself get out and walk. Well, it's not really a make myself do it, but like I'll take the dogs out. And while they're having their playtime, I'm doing laps. I do 2 laps around our front yard. That's a mile. So 2 miles a day. Wow, Judy, that's awesome. You didn't have 20 pounds to lose, Laura. Yeah, that's essentially that's what I've been doing. I didn't set out to do it. That's just what the natural rhythm of my body told me I need to do. And that's what I've been doing. Yeah. You get married and happy. Happens to the best of us, man. Oh, it's y'all's anniversary. Well, happy anniversary, sweetness. Give it up for Laura and Ollie. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. And many more. Sewing and ran out of bobbin thread. I don't like it when I do that. I usually hear the machine, but I'm listening to you. Everybody keep it to a dull roar. Anne's trying to listen to her bobbin. Shh. I'll try to be quieter, Anne. Milk thistle for liver problems, yeah. Yeah, I'm big on soursop and milk thistle, absolutely. Coconut candy. When you say coconut candy, is that like haystacks? What other people would call haystacks? Burdock. Yeah, I've heard that. Ground honey smoked bacon ground in deer meat is a taste you'll never forget. Ground honey smoked bacon. I've been adding hickory smoked bacon. In fact, that's what I did this last batch of deer meat that I ground up. I threw in hickory smoked bacon ends. Virginia's in the house. Yo, Virginia. Let's see. Yes, Lauren, there's another name for it as well, but I won't say it. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Turkey burgers are good. I'm not funny, I'm fluffy. Maybe you didn't get the memo from earlier. I do remember Fraggle Rock. I do remember Fraggle Rock. I am that old. All right. Guys, we've been going about 52 minutes now, so I'm going to get off of here. There are a few dishes in the sink that I need to do. I just don't want to be in the kitchen today. Not right now. Not right now. But anyway, so keep your eyes open. We've got content coming. Bear with me. Tomorrow might just be a talking video. It just depends on what I can get done this evening. But keep your eyes open. Because when you see the video thumbnail that pops up and says, leave your comment for a chance to win, you need to do that so we can send something out to you. These are cool, guys. These are cool. We love you all and we appreciate you so very much for continuing to come and hang out with us and support and be uplifting. And I love how y'all pick each other up in chat too. That's what we're here to do. We're all here to walk each other home. Let's not trip each other along the way. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go get some stuff done before Grumpy gets home. I mean, my dearly beloved. Yeah. Keep looking up. Say thank you. Do it often. Even when it looks hopeless. Keep your attitude of gratitude. Even when you have to really dig to find something to be grateful for. Keep that attitude of gratitude. Keep your eyes fixed. He's got this. God bless you and keep you all safe and healthy and motoring forward to your goals. We will catch you on the flip. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It's been a blast. Y'all are awesome people.